The Forgotten GT Car, From Dust to Glory. Every car has a story, but some stories are more powerful than others. This is the story of a GT car that once ruled the streets with pride. A car that carried memories, speed, and passion, but ended up abandoned, silent, and forgotten for many years. Long ago, this GT was more than just a vehicle. It was a dream come true for its owner. The day it arrived at home, it was celebrated like a new member of the family. Its body shone under the sun. Its engine roared like a lion ready to conquer the road. Every detail of this car was a statement: strength, speed, and elegance combined into one masterpiece. In its prime, this car was unstoppable. It carried people on long journeys, created memories on highways, and stood out at every gathering. When it passed, people turned their heads. It wasn't just transportation, it was an experience. But like everything in life, time moved on. New cars came, technology advanced, and slowly this GT began to lose its crown. At first, it was still loved, still cared for. But as the years passed, the family got busy. Responsibilities increased, and little by little, the car was driven less. It stayed parked longer than usual, first in the garage, then under a shade, and eventually in one forgotten corner of the compound. Dust began to settle. The once shiny paint turned dull. The chrome lost its sparkle. The tires, once full of life, went flat. The engine, which once roared with confidence, went silent. It sat there, year after year, watching life move on without it. Kids who once played around it grew up. New cars came and went, but this GT remained, a sleeping giant, covered in dust, ignored, and forgotten. Neighbors would sometimes glance at it and wonder, why leave such a beauty like this? But only the family knew its true worth. They had plans. Someday, they would bring it back. And today, that day finally came. After so many years, the covers were removed. The car was touched again. And for the first time in a very long time, it saw the sunlight. The body was covered in years of dust and dirt. The windows cloudy, the tires lifeless. But even under all that neglect, you could still see the shape, the beauty, the soul of a GT car that once ruled the roads. The family decided it was time to give it life again. They pushed it out slowly, its wheels stiff, but still moving. The air was filled with a strange mix of emotions, memories of the past and excitement for the future. Buckets of water were filled, soap and brushes were ready. The first splash of water hit the body, and it was magical. The dirt started melting away, revealing the original paint underneath. With every wipe of the cloth, the car began to shine again. The chrome, which had lost its glow, started to sparkle. The headlights, once dull, began to clear up. It was like history back to life? Let know in the comments. And if you want to see more incredible restorations like this, make sure to subscribe.